seafood. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But salmon sashimi, and tuna sashimi. The thing with tuna sashimi, I love tuna sashimi, but most of the time I feel like the tuna is not fresh enough, or it was like frozen, so it changes the texture of the tuna. The salmon stays good, but the tuna becomes like kind of if tuna gets frozen and thawed, or if it's not super fresh, it becomes kind of pasty. I can have sushi every day. My wallet cannot, but I could. If you want proper sushi, you go to Osaka. You go to the central fish market. You go to the fish market in the morning. In the morning. Right by the market, there's like a sushi restaurant, sushi stall right by the market in Osaka, by the fish market. And you have to be there in the morning. People are lining up for a sushi breakfast. At maybe 10 a.m., 11 a.m., it's done. It's sold out. But it's bomb sushi. Bomb, super fresh sushi. Just caught. Just caught a moment before you ingest it. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm not going to eat most of this sauce. But I just want to taste it. I'm just going to have... I forgot the name. Shnedu can probably tell me if he's watching. The name of that Indian yogurt based sauce. Completely forgot the name. I tried sushi lots of times, but I only like it like 2 times so far. The fish has to be excellent quality. Okay. I understand. This is good. Like sour yogurt with raita. Exactly. Thank you. Hardcore, I should have mentioned you. I just said Shnedu because I know Shnedu is like a Indian food addict. But you're the foodie here. I should have it's raita. I'm having more. Fuck it. Fuck my stomach. It's really good. Actually, I have... Oh, I forgot my... Did I bring my lactate pills? No, I forgot. I forgot my lactate pills. A lot of stuff over... I did not really appreciate sushi until I went to Japan. And you can never come back to frozen one. Yeah. You can only eat fresh fish at Japan Fish Market. No, not only it. You can find fresh fish elsewhere. It just depends on the fish, you know. I mean, salmon is not only fished in Japan. Plus, a lot of like it's harder and harder to find like wild salmon. So a lot of the salmon is from like salmon farms. So you can find those in a lot of places around the world. Tuna is a little bit trickier though. Tuna is a little bit trickier, but salmon, mackerel, and you can also have other fresh, you know, shrimps and crabs and stuff like that. You can definitely have fresh seafood elsewhere in the world. I googled it, to be honest. I'm not an expert. You forgot the name. All right, you shouldn't have said that. I was giving you credit because you're freaking Instagram. That Sichuan hot pot, by the way, I love the layout. You went to a nice place. Because I've been to like Sichuan hot pot places like Malatang hot pot that it was super good, but the presentation was not great. The place you went to, it looked like a fancy spot. Like they not only they cared about the food, but they cared about the presentation. It was a nice table. Sorry for the nose picking. Makes my nose run. Alright, well that was good. I don't think I'm gonna finish the basmati rice. Like, look, there's still a lot left, but I made a dent. I made a dent in that rice. That was way too much. I could have easily just had half of this. I would have been fine with it. Honestly, I was hoping I was going to be able to eat over there where there's like more people and people walking by in Chongqing Mansions, because I think like it's crazy how I notice like in live streams, like the background matters. Jeez, I got it. The background matters where like here where I am now, it looks like the food is overlit, like the light is so strong that you don't see the food in the plate. Like even I have to put my hand to put shades just so you can see like a little bit of the sauce. And the background is like really boring. But if I would have been over there with just like people coming by, people coming in and out and buying food and stuff like that, I feel like more people would tune in or stick around to watch. So I always try to find the right angle to make it visually interesting, because in the end the content, like the whatever's happening, like the food and the conversation is the same, but the background, the colors, like how pleasant it is to look at, I guess it also plays a big role. Alright, I guess we're gonna get moving. It's midnight now. It's gonna be midnight in 3 minutes. This mask is weird. I forgot my mask at the hotel. I forgot my mask in my room, and I had to extend my booking. So my key card was deactivated, at noon. So when I left my room, it was in the afternoon, and then I was like, oh shit, I forgot the mask, and I couldn't go in. I couldn't go back in until I went down to the reception, to the front desk, to get my key card like activated again. And like when they saw me, they're like, no mask, and I was like, yeah, I know, I forgot it, but I can't go in my room, and they just like gave me one. I prefer my black masks, but look at this. This mask is super weird because it's like white, but you see the edge? The edge is like yellow, and the lining inside is like yellow, but it's like kind of a weird like dirty paper yellow, like dirty diaper yellow, like old dried pea yellow. It's kind of weird. And it's kind of like, why couldn't they just make it fully white? Why have just this little touch of yellow and the inside yellow? Why give me this little touch of, it looks like I've been reusing this mask 10,000 times and it's just became yellow because of my bad breath? Why give me a mask like that? Why not give me like a proper white mask? Why make a mask like that? I'm not criticizing the mask. They gave it to me, so it's good. Whatever. But why make masks like that? Anyways, brace yourself, chat. Maybe you wear it inside out. I don't think so, because usually the strings are inside the. You see what I mean? Like the string is stuck inside and not outside. So I think that's the way I'm supposed to wear it. And if I was wearing it the other way, then it would be completely yellow, which would make it even worse. It would make it even worse if I wore it the other way around. I do not wear a mask when I'm working in my seat. Are you many people? Like, do you have? Are you in a one single room, or you're in an open office space? Is the string yellow too? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same kind of old urine yellow. The same old dirty mask urine yellow. It's weird. I bought my bottle of water and I left it somewhere. Fuck, I must have left it on the other side when I sat down. And then, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy another bottle of water. Yeah. I have a 5. Maybe you can. Okay. Thank you. It was really good, by the way. Thank you. Have a good night. Old urine yellow is my favorite of yellows. Why am I not surprised, Domino? Let's go back to this sketchy alley. I can't believe Chuck ran away like this. I think it was an excuse. I don't think. Chat, what do you think? Chat, give me your input for those of you who were there earlier. Okay, put a 1 in chat if you think Chuck was legit scared. Put a 1 in chat if you think he was legit scared. Put a 2 in chat if you think it was just an excuse to get away. What do you think? For those of you who were there, I don't know if some of you were. 2? Sam, you were not even there. Chuck Poop Scared Alley 1. Hardcore Foodie 2. I think he's going to find you again. No, I mean, we stay at the same hotel. He's my homie. We stay at the same hotel. That's why I'm wondering, like, was he legit scared? Like, what about you, Chad? What about you? Or just didn't want to eat? Oh, well, it was already established that he was not going to eat. Like, he's a pickier eater than I am. Like, would you guys go through this? I mean, you know me. You know me. You know my streams. I go in sketchy alleys. I mean, that's what I do. That's like basically my, like that and eating food. You know, that's my thing. Those are my things. Who's Chuck? Well, someone who joined us earlier. I'd go down in the alley with you anytime. when you say it like that. Or when you say it like that. Alright, so Hardcore Foodie thinks it's just an excuse, and Tiger thinks he was legit scared. So I don't know. It's like 50-50. Sam, I'm not counting Sam because Sam was not there. Sam is just voting blindly. And I gotta buy another bottle of water. I forgot mine somewhere. Must have found this Tuesday thingy. That's also an option. But then that falls into category number 2, where it's just an excuse. It was just an excuse. Whatever lies behind that excuse, thank you. Whatever lies behind that excuse, that's another story. But in the first place, it was just an excuse. All right, we got water chat ski. That sorry, Chad. There's an issue. Sorry, Chad. It won't be long. It just something just came up.
All right, sorry, chat. Something a little bit urgent came up. Thank you for the follow, Edub. Name seems familiar. The 40 plus, I would say, 40 plus. I would say most Hong Kong in general is quite safe at night. It's quite safe at night. I mean, if you're not, like, obviously there are people, like, there are gangsters, but they don't really hang out around Tsim Sha Tsui. And for the most part, I mean, if you're dealing with gangsters, like, you would have to provoke the wrong people to really get a problem. But, like, I've been to, I mean, Panzer maybe can confirm, but and other people, but I've been to Hong Kong many times. I've never seen or heard of, like, random, like, little petty street crimes. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's not a frequent thing. Walking around that stick yelling, oh, in the Chungking Mansions? I think HK is generally very safe compared to other Asian countries. What other Asian countries? I think Asian countries are generally very safe, period. So I don't know exactly what, like, I feel like it is a very broad generalization to say other Asian countries, because, I mean, Asian countries include China, Japan, India, Lebanon, like all those, like Vietnam, all those countries are very, very different from one another. They're just in the same continent. You know, I think it's a very broad, like, when people put Asia as one thing, like Asian culture, there's no such thing as Asian culture, you know? Like, there's so many different cultures, so many different situations, political situations, economy situations. Like, there's so many. What the fuck this dude was wanking or something. Philippines and Indonesia is less safe. By the way, Chad, how did you? What did you think of our little tour of, or our little short visit of the Chungking Mansions? I think it's a very interesting spot. So I was just curious to know how did you find it interesting? Like, going through the little sketchy alleys to get there, and you know, those Indian restaurants and African shops in the second floor, and the sketchiness and the weirdness of it, and then a little Indian spot where we ate and everything. Like, how did you feel about that? I feel like, for me, every time I feel like it's such a unique place that is like a no other places I know. Hey Gabe, what do you man? Well, from my experience too, the Philippines was pretty safe. Philippines was pretty safe. I mean, you can end up in sketchy neighborhoods in Manila maybe, but generally speaking, I've been to a bunch of different places in the Philippines. Obviously, my experience is from like 15 years ago, so it might be different. But from what I know and from what I heard from Filipino friends and people who travel to the Philippines, it was actually worse when I was there 15 years ago than it is now, because there are more issues locally, but I don't know. For my part, I would say Asia in general. Like, I mean, I haven't been everywhere in general. I haven't been everywhere, obviously, but for most places I've been to in Asia, I won't make the generalization that I was talking about earlier, but from the places that I've been in Asia, so I'm talking about China, Japan, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Laos, Philippines, Hong Kong, Taiwan very shortly, but still, am I forgetting one? From those places that I've been to, they were all much safer than most places I've been to in North America and Europe. Like, I mean, if the crime rate in the U.S., for example, is incomparable with anywhere I've been in Asia. It's not even in the same ballpark. And same goes for a lot of places in Europe. The crime rate in France and in the UK is higher than pretty much anywhere I've been in Asia. So I'm not sure what is, I don't know. It's always super interesting to see the place that not every mainstream tourist go to. Thanks for taking us there. I haven't seen it before. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Hardcore Foodie, and I really recommend it. Like, I mean, it does look shady and it does look uncomfortable, and I think that's what makes it. Like, I understand the building we went in, Chungking mentioned, is gonna be a repellent for a lot of, like, I mean, is gonna be very unattractive for a lot of people. So it makes it more interesting. It doesn't become like a super popular touristic destination. It makes it like kind of a, like, if you pass the test, if you dare to go, you will experience it. And I think it's an interesting place to visit if you're in Hong Kong. Maybe even an interesting place to spend a night or two if you want to, you know, and I think it's also worth it to go around there are 5 different wings with different elevators. Each wings have like a bunch of tiny makeshift hotels with like 2 or 3 rooms, maybe 4 rooms. It's super weird and sketchy. Tiny freaking rooms. Some rooms with no window, just enough. Like, if you check out my YouTube video, my bed was touching all 4 walls, and my shower was on top of the toilet bowl. So and there's no window. So I think it's an interesting thing to check out. Plus, you get to maybe try some African food. I think it's mostly West African food, from what I tried personally, and you can also try some good Indian food in Hong Kong. So I really recommend it. Yeah, the food was good. The food was, it was good Indian food. It's very simple, but it's also like, it's also low price, you know. Like I paid 65 for a lot of rice, for some lamb and chapati, you know. That's about $7. And like most food that you saw me have on stream so far cost more than that, and didn't involve, you know, more expensive meat like lamb, you know. It was mostly pork and chicken, so something to keep in mind. I think it's worth experiencing, I should say. All right. Sorry, I'm getting some weird messages about something as I'm streaming now. So. Kicked out. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I was looking forward to see what that party would have been like. Weird messages, spooky, very spooky, extremely spooky, the spookiest. I can't remember where it was. There was like a little place I went to where you pay the price. It was like, it almost looked like someone's house. You would go through it. It was like tiny. You could have a table inside, but it was like, there was like maybe 4 tables inside. And in the back, there was like this little kind of tiny ass garden. Like it's more like a kind of a corner of a back alley. Like it was like tiny ass and like super narrow. And they would put more tables, and sometimes you'd sit and share tables with people you don't know. And basically, it's like a kind of all you can eat, but they bring the dishes on your table, and with cheap beer, and like people, like the people going there was like a mix of expats and locals. Just going there to get like cheap. It was not great food, but it's like cheap, like easy Cantonese food with cheap beer, and you just pay a price. I think the price was like some like $10 or something like that, and you'd have like all you can eat food at your and sitting in the little back alley. And you could order cheap beers, like probably the same price as, like similar price as the beer you'd buy in the convenience store. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool spot, but I completely forgot where it was. That was when I came here for the typhoon, but the typhoon kept getting delayed. The typhoon was supposed to happen to arrive here in the afternoon. When I got here, it was like kind of delayed. It's like if the typhoon kind of slowed down or curved its path a little bit. And then I was like, oh shit, if it's gonna happen at night, we're not gonna be able to see anything in the video, you know? Like it's gonna be super tricky to shoot a video of the typhoon at night. And then they say like the prediction were saying like, oh, it's gonna hit the coast in the morning. So I got up super early to went and check out the typhoon, and then I got it. I got it later. It actually hit later, like almost like near noontime or something like that. Temple Street. I don't know what you're talking about. 40 plus. What is this? Oh wow! It looks like oh, it's like mixed street food. Here, there's Turkish fast food. Oh, it's like kebab, Turkish kebabs here. And what is this? It's like meat sticks. It's a little bit like what they call it in Malaysia is like lok or something like that. It's just you got a bunch of different skewers with sausages or other meat, and they can either boil it or fry it when you order. Chicken skin, chicken giblets.
You filming?
Huh?
You filming?
It's a live stream.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What do you do for living?
Huh?
Is like YouTuber or sure? What are you doing?
Oh, do you know Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like YouTube, but only live stream. It's not recorded, so it's just live. So people can chat with me and.
What's your channel? What's your channel about?
Global. Oh, it's just I go to different places. It just explore
around the world.
Mostly Asia. I've been living in Asia for many years now. So.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. What about you? What do you do?
Well, I just came back for vacation.
Vacation.
With my families and friends.
Oh, your family is from Hong Kong?
Yeah, like they all stuck in Hong Kong. So
Okay.
So I moved to Canada like a couple years ago.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
BC?
No.
Toronto?
No.
Manitoba?
No.
Alberta?
No.
Prince George? I'm not sure.
No. Montreal.
Oh, nice, bro. So you speak French?
Yeah. Well, what about you? Where are you from?
French.
Where are you staying in Canada?
BC.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, this road is from Vancouver. Oh no, I mean
Montreal.
Canada. Montreal.
Yeah, you're in Vancouver.
Yeah.
All right.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Hey, bonjour. How are you doing?
No, it's
How you-
bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Yeah, that's
It's
right.
afternoon, bro.
It's,
You
bonsoir.
have to know that.
Bonsoir is evening, actually.
Evening,
Yeah. It's
So
evening.
like after evening is people say bonsoir. right?
Bonsoir. Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
evening. Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah. What you got both?
I mean, live stream right now?
Yeah, here in the lights.
Hey, Canada, how's it going?
you guys just came back from having drinks or something?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Well, I haven't come back for about 4 years,
Okay.
and then after COVID.
Yeah. My last time here was in 2018.
Oh, nice. Where were you living?
Now?
Where were you living before?
I lived in different places.
Nice.
I lived in mainland. I lived in Vietnam. I lived in Thailand. So, yeah.
Which city you like the most? Like which country you like the most?
Well, it's
Are you
hard.
a traveler?
It's hard.
He's doing a live stream right now.
Live stream?
Yeah.
Cool.
On
What's
Twitch.
your YouTube channel?
No, what's
It's
the Canadian?
Twitch. Huh?
It's a Twitch.
Is it mainly for Canadians?
Gen Z.
Huh? No, it's people are. Hey, guys, can you say where you're watching from?
Let's go, bro.
Chat, can you say where you're watching from so we have an idea of what's the audience like? We're in Tsim Sha Tsui. Yeah, we're in Tsim Sha Tsui.
Nah. This guy doesn't really actually know Hong Kong. You know what? Temple Street is only for tourists.
Temple
It's
Street?
only for tourists. Like, none of us go into Temple Street.
Hey, you want some food?
So Malaysia, Germany, USA.
oh,
Philippines. My
let's
girlfriend.
go.
Kumustaka.
Anyone from Canada? BC?
Domino down dropped 100
USA,
biddies.
bro.
Hello
Wow.
from USA.
Oh, nice.
South Africa, Germany, US.
Wow.
Hey, Nini. Long time no see, Nini. Bad Adventure. What? I don't know.
Well,
Switzerland.
Well, you got lots of subscribers.
Huh?
Lots of you got
No,
lots
no,
of
not
subscribers.
that many. Not that many. A little bit. But,
Okay, nice. You want to try some food? You know
I
what's good?
just came. I just ate now, but I was walking around and checking out what they have here.
Siomai? It's so nice.
Yeah, siomai is nice.
Yeah.
I had that yesterday. Where'd you guys go for a drink?
We just went to like Chim Sache, like the bar,
Huh?
and then we were heading to somewhere like not sure.
Oh, okay, cool. But you were at a bar over there?
Yeah, like
They
the bar
closed
over
now?
there, Like no, they still open
oh, okay.
until 2.
Huh?
So until 2 p.m.
Until 2, okay.
So a.m.
A.m., yeah.
Yeah. So it's,
That's cool, man.
it's good, bro. Enjoy
Hey, what's your
life.
name?
Me?
Yeah.
Dominic.
Dominic. Nice to meet you, Dominic. Justin. Justin. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Dominic. Have a good time, man. I'll keep wandering around. So.
Hey, enjoy the show.
See you, man. See you again. Are you in Vancouver as well?
No, I'm from Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
That explains the accent. All right. Have a good night, guys.
See you, bro.
Bye.
See ya. See you. Same here. Oh, Richmond, BC. Oh man, I left HP. There's a little delayed right there, and we missed. I bet he would have been super excited to see that there was someone from Richmond in the chat. What is this place? As McDonald's. Yeah, nice friendly drunk guys. That's good. Happy tipsies and happy drunks anytime, you know. That's good. It's good. It's good. Oh wait, actually, why am I going this way? Should I actually go the other way? McDonald's your favorite? Come on, Amorski. Really? Is your favorite? Enjoy the show, the food. Or 7-Eleven pizza for real, yo. Damn, you're a foodie. You're a real high standard foodie. Google Maps should pay you, put a camera on you, capture places and hidden in the alleys. Hey. Any platform, I don't care if any platform, organization, websites or whatever is willing to pay me to do what I do, man, let's go. Bring it. Panzer earlier was talking about, well, earlier or yesterday was talking about if the Hong Kong government could hire me as an ambassador to potentially bring tourism to Hong Kong. I would be like, yeah. I don't need much. Just give me like the key to the city where I can come anytime I want and stay as long as I want anytime, and some vouchers for hotels, or even better, actually, even better. Give me a free apartment. Give me a free apartment and like a visa that allows me to come here anytime I want and stay as long as I want. And it's a deal. It's a deal. I'll be your ambassador. I'll show all the cool little corners, all the little interesting crevices and areas of Hong Kong. No problem. Love alley exploring. There's a lot of alleys and little corners in Hong Kong. That's what Hong Kong is all about. Little alleys and little intricate little corners and stuff like that. Honestly, it's like my opinion, is one of the coolest cities in the world. Wait, are we back on Nathan? Are we back to Nathan? Wait, I took a weird path. We're back to Nate? Wait, that's not possible. Is Nathan Road over there? Seems Hatsue Station. Oh yeah, okay. So I did a weird loop somehow. Didn't even realize it. Oh, I know where I am. Okay, yeah, I did a weird loop. Should be 1 minute. That's easy. Oh, it depends, you know. And it's not that easy. Amorski, first of all, it's not that easy. You're saying that it is easy, and yet you've never tried it in your life even once. That's first. Second, you know, I'm not always in the busy corner of the city. Like right now, for example, there's nobody around me, so I might need to walk somewhere to find an area that's busier to potentially get someone who's willing to do it. And also, you know, I live in a village now. I live in a village in Cambodia, and sometimes, you know, I'm out on the road riding my motorbike, and there's nobody, you know, there's like, I'm in the countryside, there's nothing around. So I gotta ride for a little bit to get to a market or an area where there's people, so I can actually approach someone and try and get a selfie. It's not that easy. I feel like there are a lot of... What's wrong? Okay, Amorski, I don't know. You got like this you got this weird attitude. Am I high? Are you high? You're acting kind of weird today, Amorski. Maybe you're the one who's high or drunk or something. There was like literally no one around me when you said that's easy. And I just explained the whole situation. So I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to troll me. Maybe you're just trying to troll me, but anyways, it's 10 minutes. You're not even subscribed, dude. You're gonna start like making remarks and complain about my dono goals, my sub goal. You're gonna make remarks about my sub goal. You're not even subscribed. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? No. Chat app crashed. Chat is acting up. Chat app is acting up. Wait, just a sec. There's not a lot of people around, and you can't just look at one moment and think that everything is always like that on the stream, Amorsky. I think it's pretty obvious. Captor, HK stream, oh my god, I'm home. You're back on Nathan Road. Yes, I am. Aren't you supposed to walk the other way? I was, but I kind of looped. I don't know, I was kind of curious to see if I could find the bar where those two guys were coming from. But then, I don't know, I just ended up looping back to Nathan Road. No, well, you heard wrong, Captor. They've been allowing tourists for a long time. Foaming is here, nobody cares for. Jeez. Jeez, Rocky, what the fuck? Wait, what time is it? Is it Savage o'clock? Is it Savage o'clock? Wait, all the freaking savages are coming out? What the fuck? Oh shit. It's definitely Savage o'clock. Bunch of mean motherfuckers in chat. Foaming cares, right? And Foaming's always talking to himself, so that works. All people gone high. No quarantine. Well, there was no quarantine anymore, but there was a quarantine before. They were still allowing tourists. Captor, I don't feel like repeating all the requirements, but I'm sure you can look it up on their website, on the HK website, or check out with the embassy in wherever you're located. But I feel like I've been repeating the same thing again and again. Sorry, Captor, is just becoming a little bit redundant, but basically there's no quarantine. There's other requirements. You can look into it. And thank you for the follow, by the way, Captor. I didn't hear it when you followed. I don't know, for some reason I see it in my recent events, but I don't remember hearing it or seeing it in chat. Oh, I think that's why. It's because my chat crashed. I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Thank you for the follow. I'll keep looking online. Okay, Captor, sorry. It's just... Basically, you have to do 3 days where you can't dine in. You can go around, but you can't dine in the restaurant, and you have to do a lot of like health monitoring and stuff like that. You also need to be fully vaxxed, basically. There's a bunch of other details, but I'll let you look into it if you plan to do a trip. Also, the requirements are probably going to change in the near future. They're trying to open things up more and more as much as they can so that tourists feel welcome to come back, because they need it. They need it. Hong Kong is pretty empty these days. Have to go now. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Hardcore Foodie, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good, what time is it for you? Have a good evening, Hardcore. I'll see you again. I'll see you again, you cougar. You milk. I'll see you again, you milk. I used to live in HK for a year. Haven't been back in such a long time. Yeah, it's my first time. I mean, I'm only here for a few days, but it's my first time back in HK since 2018. So I'm pretty hype. Not hype. Psych. Hype. Pumped. Whatever. Damn, phone was leaning.
Foodie gifted a tier 1 sub to Cator. They have given 15 gift subs in the channel.
Hardcore Cougar gives a sub on their way out. Look at that. Thank you so much, Hardcore Foodie, for the gifted sub. As you are heading out, have a good evening, and for welcoming a new viewer in the family. That's awesome. No, I'm in Kowloon right now. Right now, you see here is it's Tsim Sa Choi station right there. Tsim Sa Choi station. I'm close to Nathan Road. Bye, Hardcore Cougar. Have a good evening. Oh, I'm not drinking, Captor, as you may have noticed. I'm not a fan of. I mean, LKF is alright, but I'm not a fan of LKF, especially not on a Tuesday night or Wednesday night or Tuesday night. Sorry. If you go to LKF on a Tuesday night, there's just a rare few individuals sitting and drinking quietly. I don't know. First, I'm not looking for spots to drink, and not a fan of LKF. I mean, it's a fun party corner, but Kuha Fubuki, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Hong Kong. LKF, Shunwang, Kennedy Town, Wan Chai, Angel, as Angel said. Well, yeah. I'm not really looking for drinking holes. It's where you live? Alright, well, welcome home, baby. Welcome home, baby. Are you gonna sleep? It's a weird question. Yeah, eventually. Are you gonna sleep? Wait, my camera was pointing up. Sorry, I was leaning back and I didn't realize the camera was pointing upwards, pointing at the sky. It was a weird angle. Sorry about that, chat. I'm not sure what your question is. I'm yo. I'm not sure what your question. Kawaii Potato Yan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Hong Kong. Yu-Gi-Oh Kun, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Hong Kong. It's weird. It's weird with Twitch. Whenever someone has a name in Chinese characters, Japanese characters, or in wait, I have a blank. Korean characters. Those are the common ones I've seen. Whenever someone has a name in Chinese, Japanese, or Korean characters in Twitch, Twitch will put like a name written in like Roman alphabet between parentheses only when the person subscribed, or maybe it's Stream Elements that does that. So when the person subscribed, there's like kind of a transcription in Roman characters when I get the sub, but after that, whenever the person chats, I only see the characters. So like in this case, for example, Yojo Kun, if ever that person comes back and just starts chatting, I won't be able to read the name because I can't read Japanese characters. And it will never show the parentheses again, except if it's triggered by a Stream Element. So I guess it's a Stream Element thing, and Twitch doesn't do it. It just shows the characters. Lao CTV, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Hong Kong. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Well, you can ask your mod to read it for you. It's Yojo-kun. Yeah, but you can be a smartass about Japanese. What are you gonna do when it's a Korean characters? Yes, smartass. Yes, smartass mod. Captor? That's a good question. It's a mystery. Why did I just get 4 subs in the last 4 minutes? In the last 5 minutes? How did you guys find the channel? How did you guys find the channel? Yeah, let's go for a walk. We're on Modi Road here. How did you guys find the channel? How did it... If it's Korean, it would be Kun Yujio.